Another week, another trading cycles video. We're now in week 25 of the year 2023. Before we go into, the usual that we make these videos for, the weekly videos, I just want to remind you to keep in mind, we do not provide financial advice. All the content that we share is intended for educational purposes only, and always trade the price and not the prediction. What's happening, Wormers? What's going on?
Hello. Yes, a lot is going on, and markets seem to be, well, it is going up and away, and I don't know how high it's going to go now. So,
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing.
Well, it's a good thing if you are on the market or you have positions in, but if you're just watching, then you might be a bit sad that you might have missed something. Yeah.
FOMO.
So FOMO, yes, indeed. And obviously that's why it's always good to have your positions either small or large, but still something at least on the market. And that is much more educational as well if you have your own skin in the game, so to say, as they put it. Yeah. So then you are watching it more closely and obviously paying more attention and learning a lot more. All right. But it's not obviously our advice. We can't give you any financial advice here. It is your decision how you want to make it. It is just our observation. All right. So yeah, but yeah, markets have been very, very strong, and that is obviously a good thing overall. I think so far year to date, the markets have raised more than 13% this year. And if we take into account that on average markets are rising 10% or slightly, well, yeah, around 10% a year, then we have done quite well this year. And good thing is that usually there hasn't been 2 years in a row that have had negative performance. So it's looking good so far, obviously, but we need to be a bit cautious as now Fed has stopped the rate hikes, yeah, so for the first time in a while. And usually, if you observe the past occurrences when Fed has stopped or paused the rises there, yeah, the markets have started declining because obviously they usually go a bit too far and it's a bit too late. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind, and obviously the signs are not looking good either, but it might be just a wrong observation there. Maybe the markets are indicating that everything is going to be good in the economy. So usually markets are ahead about 6 to 12 months of the economy. So we shall see. But if you have watched our videos closely, then you have noticed that I have corrected this prediction here, because we had predicted that the market might decline, and there has been no inversion in the cyclical analysis. Unfortunately, this thing happens from time to time. So still, I always recommend to check out those turning points that are marked on the chart here. So these are more accurate. So if prices are coming close to the turning points like we did now, basically on Friday, we can see that there has been very sharp top in there, and now markets have been starting to decline slowly on that turning point. So these are quite accurate, actually. Yeah. Obviously, it's not always the whole truth, so it might go just through that. But as we saw from the 12th of this month, it's just accelerated the market behavior from the turning point. So it's still quite important to note it. Okay. And now we are in slight decline, and seasonally it's a bit bearish period as well. And we are coming to the next bullish one in the beginning of July now. So we shall see. Maybe it's just a breather in the market, or maybe it's going to be a movement, but bit more serious. We don't know that, obviously, but these are the indications we got at hand at the moment. Okay. Now looking into to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been doing so far the best, I think, still year to date. So basically, as we saw from the last turning point, there has been very exact turning, on the 15th, as we indicated previously. And Bitcoin has now done, it started from around 25,000 to 27, almost 28,000 now, And the next turning point is coming up tomorrow, which is Wednesday, 21st. And our cyclical information is warning us that there might be another decline coming. So that's something to bear in mind. All right. And we are still in how should I put it, in bearish period. It is about to end now. It might end on the 30th. We shall see how it's gonna go. But we do expect that maybe that 15th was the low. Actually, it's hard to say at the moment, but so far so good. Yes, Bitcoin has been performing really good still, and overall, as I mentioned, stocks have done around 13.5%, and Bitcoin has done year to date 36, almost 37% so far. Okay. And the worst ones have been obviously oil and commodities. So these haven't been so the best investments so far. Okay, and gold is moving sideways, and obviously there is some conflict now as well, because we thought that it's going to go a bit higher, and we are coming to that bearish period now as well, cyclically, so or seasonally. So basically, we do expect that gold might decline even further from here. It hasn't been very strong so far, and silver has made even worse decline today. So not looking good at all. 3.2% decline today on silver market. Now, 50-day moving average of the broad market is close to 70% area, and obviously the yield curve is still inverted, so that's not a good sign either if we think about the broad economy and how it has been performed in previous times. So if the yield curve is going to that mode, inverted mode, and shortly after there will be another decline on the markets. So that is a warning sign still up there. But as markets have been performing really good, VIX index is very low, on its lowest in a while. That has been covered already. Nothing has changed here. So it looks or looked good so far, but now there are some warning signs, so be aware. And at least myself, I have tightened my stops a bit just to be on the safe side and not to let go too much of the gains so far. So I think that's about it. And obviously we have mentioned that fear index, or fear and greed index as well previously, and that one is also in extreme greed at the moment. So there is warning sign up as well that it might change soon. So maybe it's just a breather, as I said, but we just have to wait and see. All right, so that's about it, I think, for this week. There's not much going on. Obviously, the Powell, the Fed Chairman Powell, is gonna have testimony in front of Congress, I believe, tomorrow and Thursday. So there might be some news or something to be said that might scare markets a bit. So be aware of that. All right.
All right. Thank you very much for watching and listening. As usual, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon that will pop up next to the subscribe button after you clicked it. If you like this video, if you like the content that we make, click the like button. That way we know that, hey, there's someone watching, as well as that you like it. If you have any questions, if you have any ideas, anything like that, leave those in the comment section down below. We will definitely take all of your recommendations and questions into consideration when making these weekly videos. If you feel like this content is helpful, feel free to share it with someone. I don't know, write down the URL link for our YouTube channel on a piece of paper, put it in a glass bottle, check it out to see, and then within the next 10 years or so, maybe it will come up on a shore somewhere, and then someone will find it and find the YouTube channel and subscribe. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Have a good one. All right.